Everyone, I'm Kirsty. Welcome to Hearts Humble Homestead. Today I'm showing you what seeds I'm sowing for our self-reliance journey in February. Hope you enjoy. Flowers. We are only sowing two types this month, sweet peas and daisies. So we've also got some daffodils, tulips and bluebells bulbs already coming up in the garden, but we don't have space to do dailies and stuff like that because we are on a self-reliant journey for food. So unfortunately the flowers take up a lot of space. We do also sow things like marigolds and wildflowers for the pollinators, but that's it for flowers. Tomatoes. We are only sowing two this month, which are Bloody Butcher. But our small holding adventure grow these, and they're in a similar area to us, and they grow these outside, so I'm going to give these a go for the first time this year. Also red currant. So last month we sowed the millefleur tomatoes, which are the tiny yellow ones, so these are the really small red ones just for everyday eating. That's what I'm sowing. Beans and peas. We are growing one of each variety this month, which are Sutton dwarf variety of broad bean. So these are ideal for small space gardens and to get as much crop without you taking up the space. We are also sowing some onward early peas. We'll never be self-reliant in peas, I don't think. We would need bigger courage for that. But we're going to do the best we can this year. Cucumbers. We're only sowing one lot of cucumbers this month, and that is the party time. Unfortunately, it is an F1, which means that they are hybrids, so if I save the seeds from them, they're not going to be true the next time I grow them. It's something we want to get away from. There's only 5 seeds in this, so I'm going to grow them this year. And then if anyone can recommend a good yielding cucumber variety for small spaces where we don't need as many plants but we will get a good yield, please let me know in the comments below. Carrots and parsnips. We will be sowing one of each variety this month. So carrots, it's Nantes. They're an early variety and they should be starting to be ready from around May, and I'm hoping to succession sow these. And parsnips, Gladiator. Unfortunately these are an F1 variety. It's a variety that works very well for us. But like I mentioned earlier, we would like, with the cucumbers, we would like a more reliable one where we can save some seeds from. So if you can please let me know in the comments which one you use that's not an F1. Thank you. Salads. Succession sowing is something I really need to work on this year. We've already got some lettuce, some spinach, some kale and some other bits, some rocket in our hydroponics, and we're hoping to succession sow more so we don't have the gaps between or a big glut all at once. So I'm going to be putting some more lettuce, some spring onions, some spinach and quite a few radish. And then I'm going to resow them every couple of weeks to make sure we've got quite a lot of crops throughout the spring and summer months. Something a little different. We noticed really quickly as we are doing the no spend challenge that we sowed nowhere near enough things for over the hunger gap, which is the period after Christmas where there's not many things growing. So we are going to up our game this year, and one of the main things we're going to be growing is mangel wurzels. So I'll put a picture up here. We did try, and we just did a few last year, but we ate them really quickly and they're just like a sweet bigger beetroot, the best way I can describe it. So we're looking forward to doing a lot more of them this year. And also gourds, loofahs. So sorry about the reflections. So I've tried them the last 2 years and I haven't been successful. So the first year I did absolutely abysmal. I don't know what I did, it was just wrong. And last year when I did them, I just sowed them too late. I didn't have they were growing, but they just didn't have enough time to grow in our area. So this year I'm starting them in February, and I'm hoping that we'll get some good loofahs to turn into sponges towards the end of the summer. That is what we are sowing this month. We're doing most of that indoors because unfortunately I'm sure many of you are the same. It's just done nothing but rain here, so I will be keeping them indoors as long as I can. The grounds are also due to freeze, so I won't be getting anything directly sown. So I will be just putting in pots and, as usual, filling up my dining room. Is there anything different that you grow that I am not? I know you can sow things like aubergine and kohlrabi this month, but it's not something we really eat, so I'm focusing on things that we enjoy that suits our square footage that we've got. I hope you've enjoyed this one, everybody. Thank you for watching. Bye.